Hey guys, so in today's video I'll be going over some products that I recently purchased from the brand Kokie Cosmetics. This brand is usually just found at Walmart, exclusively at Walmart. I did just get a few products. I didn't get everything that makes it a full face tutorial, so that is why you already see me having my eyebrows done and some eyeshadow. I only got the foundation, concealer, the contour palette, the primer, and some blush palettes. Oh, and the mascara. So other than that, everything else will be just extra products that I'll be using off camera. So if you're interested in what I think about these products, then just go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and prime my face. This is the Smooth and Glow Hydrating Foundation Primer. It claims to hydrate, soothes, perfects, and evens out the appearance of flaws for a long-lasting, healthy looking complexion. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some on the back of my hand. It has like a cream consistency and it's white. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some on my face. The smell of this primer, it just smells like soap in my opinion. Some clean soap that you just use to shower, or you know, any kind of soap. It just has that soap smell. And it does blend out really nice. I'm not sure if it's leaving my skin feeling glowy. I probably would say it doesn't, because I've had other glow primers that actually do leave my skin glowy, and this one's not really doing that. I mean, it is leaving my face feeling hydrated, but as far as glowiness, there's no glowy to it. Once you blend it out, it does feel kind of like heavy on the skin, like it feels thick and heavy. So it just feels like something heavy that I applied on my skin. We'll just see how it feels as it's drying. So now that I applied my primer, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some foundation. This is the HD Foundation Skin Perfect. It claims to have a mid coverage, natural finish foundation that offers flawless, high depth perfection in every light. It also says to shake well. To apply my foundation, I went ahead and got this Kokie 618 blurring foundation brush. This is the brush. It's pretty big, so this is what I'll be using to apply my foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and pump some out on the back of my hand. I went ahead and did 2 pumps for now. Let's hope this matches my skin tone. I'm gonna work in sections. This color does have a pink undertone. I do seem to appear lighter on camera, but in person it does look more pink. I'm always not going to be able to blend this out around my nose, but I'll just stick to it for the purpose of using this brush. I like how the way it's spreading out on my skin, the way it's blending out. It seems to blend really easy, and it seems to have the natural finish that it claims to have. As far as coverage, I would say I'm probably at like light almost to medium. Maybe applying a second coat would do the medium coverage. Gonna go ahead and apply some to the other half of my face. I am coming off way lighter on camera than in person, just FYI. Alright, so foundation is on. So far it's looking really pretty. It's looking really natural. I can still see my freckles, which it doesn't really bother me. It's not getting cakey in my forehead or right here in my nose like usually any other foundation would. So I'm liking this foundation a lot actually. Maybe with some bronzer, once I apply some bronzer, look a little better. But I really like the finish a lot. Alright, so now that I applied some foundation, I'm gonna go ahead with the concealer. This is the Be Bright Illuminating Concealer. So let's just see how it performs, since it does say it's illuminating. And let's see what coverage it might have as well. This is in the shade Light. Hey, I look pretty funny. Alright, to blend out this concealer, I'm going to go ahead and use my Sedona Lace 217 brush. One thing I would say is that it's best to work in section because as the concealer is drying, it's harder to blend it out. Whoa, I look really white on camera. Alright, so now that I went ahead and applied some concealer, I'm gonna go ahead and set that. And for that, I'll be using the HD Translucent Setting Powder. This is the one that pretty much says HD colorless. For that, I'll be using my e.l.f. small taper brush. I hate how loose powders are so messy. This powder is so powdery. Oh my god, this powder's going everywhere. It's going inside my nose. Ugh. Ooh. This powder is nice, but I mean, it's so messy. It literally goes everywhere. It just makes me look extra white. I can literally tell I have powder under my eyes. So I'm gonna wait and just let it sit there. And then after I'm done with the rest of my face, I'll go ahead and brush it out. But yeah, this powder is so messy. But I mean, it's good. It set it really good. But it's so messy that it's a little annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the eyes. And I'll just be doing that off camera, and then once I'm done, I'll come back to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. Alright, so now that I'm done with my eye area, I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. I always need to curl my lashes before I apply any mascara. I unfortunately do not have a natural curl, so without curling, my lashes would just look bad. Alright, now that they're curled, I'm gonna go ahead and use that Kokie Volume Plus Length Mascara. I really like the brush actually. It's really long, so it's really easy for me to comb almost all my lashes all at once and then get to the end without, you know, messing up my eyeshadow. Alright, so now the mascara is on. I will say that the mascara is really good. It's really black, but it is pretty messy. I did end up messing a lot on the bottom lashes, just because I guess it comes out with a lot of product in the spoolie, so you might want to just brush off some of the product before you start applying it on your lashes. But besides that, the mascara is good. It does give me the length. But as far as volume, I'm not sure about the volume. Alright, so now that I applied some mascara, I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face. So the next product I'm going to go ahead and use will be this contour powder palette. It has 6 buildable, silky, natural looking powder shades in light, medium, and dark tones. You basically use 3 shades for the highlighting and then 3 shades for the contouring. And this is how what the palette looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this shade right here. It's the lightest one of the 3 contouring shades. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Royal Nicole contour brush, the 120. This powder is really chalky. I'm barely like tapping on it and it's picking up a lot of product. So far it's blending really nice. I just have a hard time contouring just because I don't really contour. So to me, this is actually the first time I ever contour. But I like the shade. It does fit my skin tone and it does blend out really nice. Alright, so now that I'm done with my contouring, I'm going to go ahead and use that second shade. This one right here. I'm going to go ahead and use this to bronze my face a bit. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe M527 brush. I honestly hate how much mess these powders make. It's really messy. Now some for my forehead. Alright, I'm going to use my little L stippling blush to kind of blend out all the powders together. I really like the powders. Actually, I like the tone of the bronzing one and then the contouring one that I use. The other shade is too dark for me, so I won't be able to use it. As far as the highlighting shades, since I already set my face, since I already set my under eyes with the other powder, kind of don't want to mix it because then I won't be able to tell, you know, how it sets my under eyes. So I'll just be using that maybe another day. But as far as the other 2 powders, I really like them. I do hate that the brush picks up a lot of product just because they're really like chalky, but I mean they perform really good, so it kind of evens it out. So that's all I have to say about the palette. It's pretty affordable. I believe I paid like 13 bucks for it. So alright, so now that I'm done with my bronzing and contouring and all that, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some blush. I did pick up 2 palettes in the shade Demure and then in the shade Rose Glow. I mean, they look pretty darn similar in my opinion. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the the middle shade from the palette Demure. It looks like a pinkish nudish color. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and apply it with my It Cosmetics Flawless Blush brush 227. I love this brush, it's so pretty. And it's so soft. So with these blush palettes, they're not chalky at all. I would assume it will be chalky just because of the palette being really chalky, picking up a lot of product, but not with this blush palette. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some on my cheeks. They're very pigmented for sure. Alright, so that's the blush. It's so pretty. I believe they have like 6 palettes in total, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so I'm done with the blush. As far as the lip color and highlighting and setting spray, I did not pick up any from the line, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply some highlight with my Nicole Guerrero Anastasia palette. And I'll just be using that shade Glow Getter. I love this palette. It's so pretty. The colors are so pretty. Now that I went ahead and applied some highlight, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Sephora Lip Stain in 33. Alright, so the lips are done. I love this Sephora Lip Stain. They're so comfortable and they're pretty affordable. And I love this color. Alright, so now that I'm done with everything else, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with this NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. Guys, so that completes today's video. I did enjoy every product that I used today, honestly. The one that I really kind of didn't care for would be probably the primer. I mean, it did hydrate my face, but as far as giving me the glow, it's what kind of killed it for me. I wish it would actually give you the glow because I love looking glowy all the time. But other than that, I did enjoy every other product. The foundation so far is still looking pretty nice. The concealer is looking really nice with that setting powder. Other than it being really like powdery and going everywhere, I did actually like it. But yeah, everything else seemed to work out really good for me. So yeah, this is the end. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I'll just see you in my next video. Bye.